Hey guys, so this week we are going to start reading our first full text. It's called The Giver. So before we get started on that, we want to learn a little bit about the background of The Giver. So go ahead and take out your notebooks and put your date on the top right-hand corner. So in The Giver, the book is set in a society called a dystopian society. And in a dystopian society, things seem perfect, but there are actually a lot of problems going on. So in this book, everyone abides by the same laws. They even look the same. So let's take a look at the preamble of the United States so that we can get a better look of how our government works so that we're ready to compare it to the government in The Giver. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to copy our objectives for the day into our notes. Our first objective is I can explain the central idea and analyze text structure of the preamble. And our second objective is I can define difficult vocabulary using text. So why laws? Why do we have laws in our community? Let's imagine a world without any laws. So, for instance, what if stealing was not against the law? What would happen? People would start taking and stealing food and clothing and video games and things like that, and all of the shop owners would never make any money. We could also look at the law of speeding on streets. If speeding was not illegal, people would always drive faster to get to wherever they need to be, and it would cause more accidents and probably more deaths as well. So the purpose of laws is to keep us safe and to also keep order in our community. So in the 1700s, our founding fathers wrote the Preamble, which was the beginning of the Constitution of the United States. Before we read it, I want to just give you some vocabulary words. Go ahead and write these in your notebook. If you need extra time to finish writing, feel free to pause this video. The first word is union. It means country. Justice means fairness. Tranquility means peace. Liberty means freedom. Posterity is future generations. And to ordain means to announce. First, I'm going to go ahead and cold read the preamble, and then we'll go through it line by line. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. So let's look at sentence 1. We, the people of the United States. So that obviously refers to the founding fathers who were writing this. In order to form a more perfect union, in order to form a more perfect country. Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense. What I'm seeing here is a lot of commas, so I know that means I'm reading a list. So my question is, what am I reading a list of? And I'm going to say that this is probably a list of goals that the founding fathers had for our country. Because we look at words like justice, which means fairness, tranquility is peace. These are all really great things that every country wants to have. So I'm going to say that the preamble is the main goals of the government. So go ahead and write that in your Cornell notes. On the left, we're going to have the preamble states the main goals of the government. And on the right, we're going to list these main goals. Our goals are establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. So to secure freedom for ourselves, but also for our children and our grandchildren. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break up into our shoulder partner groups, and we are going to go through the preamble and write each line in our own words. So go ahead and discuss that with a partner at level 1.